Hey guys, welcome. Up first, we have some economic news. On the first, the manufacturing ISM report came out. Markets were expecting 47.5. The actual number came out to 47.2. I think as long as we don't see this number drop, markets should take that pretty well. On the second, the national employment report came out. It was expected around 120,000. The actual number was well over 143,000, much higher than the previous. I think this was fantastic news for the bulls. On the third, jobless claims came out. It was a little bit higher than what people were expecting, but this doesn't seem too indicative of a collapse. Moving on to the fourth and the big news, non-farm payrolls absolutely taking off. Markets were expecting 140,000. The prior was 159,000. Coming out to 254,000 was a huge shock to myself and I'm sure a lot of people. You can see unemployment also ticked down by 0.1%. I don't know how realistic this number is and if it will be revised, but as of now, I think this is great news for the U.S. economy. Moving on to this Thursday, the 10th, CPI and core CPI will be released. I'll be making a whole video about these and what my expectations for the market will be. Continuing on, 3 days ago, the Wall Street Journal released a report regarding Google. They make the claim that Google's dominance in advertising is on the decline, that market share is being taken up by TikTok and AI startups. Now, I've read through this report. It has some validity, but I don't think it tells the full story. Google's revenue has grown 13.46% over the past year, 10.5% in 2, and 8.8% in 5. Google search revenue has also grown about 10% over the past 3 years. I don't really see the devastation this competition is having on Google. Some additional news, Amazon fell 3% on Monday following a price cut from a Wells Fargo analyst. Ken Gorwalski dropped his price target from 225 to 183. Now, his main area of concern is Project Kuiper. Project Kuiper is Amazon's version of Starlink, the satellite network that provides internet access. Amazon is a lot later to the game, but they are following the same route. We've seen this business model proven by Starlink. Starlink is doing fantastic, so I think this could be interesting. Basically, he's just worried that investing in this will bring margins down for Amazon. His secondary assessment is that Walmart is competitive to Amazon. Now, Walmart's been competing with Amazon for a long time. This isn't something new, and I think that Amazon's growth and strength has proved that Walmart, while a fierce competitor, is not going to be putting Amazon out of business, so to speak. Despite Walmart and other companies taking up market share, sellers are not moving to competitors, so I'm still bullish on Amazon. Moving on, this is my portfolio. You could see last week when the non-farm payrolls got reported, markets just reacted so well. You can see my net contributions are about 112,000, total gains of almost 15,000. I'm right on the cusp. Dividends 645. Now, I don't place too much emphasis on what a company's dividend is. I think it's a plus if they have it, but you'll see I own companies like Berkshire and Tesla, so dividends don't motivate me in one way or the other too much. Scrolling down, you can see I'm sitting on just around $5,000. I'm kind of waiting to see if the markets fall a little bit before the election. If they do, I'll be planning on deploying this. If not, I'm probably just going to hold it. Moving on to the companies I own. I own a lot. I own about 42 companies. That changes depending on my conviction on the company. However, most of these I am not actively investing in. There are some companies like Amazon, Google, and Intuit that I am still buying in on. I think a lot of them are close to fair value, and if there are any dips, I plan on buying them. A lot of these other stocks I'm kind of just holding. I do hope to consolidate my portfolio a little bit more. Kraft Heinz is another company that I'm looking to slowly back out of. I bought into this company kind of following Berkshire. I don't really see very much growth in the future, so I am hoping to deploy this cash in better opportunities. I will be continuing to look for other companies with a higher growth potential and possibly sell out of the stock. In the future, I will make a video about each one of these companies and why I own them. If you do have any questions, please leave them in the comments. But for now, that's all. Thanks.